In this video, we will discuss about the flood occur in Saudi Arabia, how to plan the flood in Saudi Arabia. So we will discuss about the planning for flood in Saudi Arabia. I am Dr. Riaz Khan, MPhil in water management, water resource management, BS in water resource management, and PhD in climate change. So now we will discuss about the planning, how to plan, which model we can use for the planning of flood in Saudi Arabia. So we have different hydrological model to use for the flood to plan. The first model is called SWAT, SWAT. With the help of SWAT, with the help of this model, we can find out the runoff water. The runoff water is the water which carry the sediment. So we can find out the water, the rainfall water fall on the surface on the particular city, how much water absorbed by the soil, how much water flow over the surface, and how much flood, how much sediment it will carry. So it will help us, this model help us to design in designing of dam different structures to control this flood. This model need different climatic data like rainfall data, soil moisture, as well as land cover, land use data, as well as forest, how much forest land we have inside the watershed, how much desert land, how much agricultural land. So it requires such kind of data. The second model we can use is as a HEC HMS. This model is very important for the designing of flood control. The maximum amount of flood, it can help us to find out the maximum amount of flood. With the help of this model, we can find out the surface water, groundwater, as well as the sediments it carry. So we can find out three types of water with the help of this model. It will also determine the water evaporate from the surface of plants, from the surface of earth. So this model, with the help of this model, we can plan about how to design a dam or structures, as well as inside the city, the drainage system. It show the maximum amount of flood. So when we have, when it shows the maximum amount of flood, so with the help of this maximum value, we will design a drain inside the city. So it save us from the flood, it save the city from the flood. So this is a good model for designing. We can use this model for Saudi Arabia. The third model is HECRAS. This model, this is also a model to use, we can use for the planning of flood, to control the flood inside the city, inside the watershed. So with the help of this model, we can design dam, we can design different different structures, we can design the drainage system inside the city. So this is another model. All these models required which kind of data? These models required climatic data, which consist of rainfall, humidity in the year, relative humidity. It required temperature data. It required soil moisture data. It required land cover, land use data. It also required the different gases in the atmosphere data. So we can find out with the help of these hydrological model, we can design a structure to control the flood. The fourth one is climate change model, or CP8.5. This model is very important to determine With the help of this model, we can find out the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, like carbon dioxide and methane gas. So, this model, with the help of this model, we can find out the variation in climatic parameter. The variation in climatic parameter in the past as well as in the future. This model show us how much rainfall decreases in the past, how much the temperature increases in the past, how much the wind speed increase or decrease, how much the relative humidity and the atmosphere increase or decrease, how much the aridity index increase or decrease, how much the aridity potential increase or decrease. As well as with the help of this model, we can find out these parameters in the future up to 21st century. This model is designed for 21st century climatic parameter variations. With the help of this model, we can also find out the discharge of water, increase or decrease for the past as well as for the future. With the help of this model, we can find out the soil moisture increase or decrease for the past and future. With the help of this model, we can also find out the land cover, land use changes, that how much agricultural land increase or decrease, how much forest land increase or decrease, how much bare land increase or decrease. We can find out these variations for the past as well as for the future. If any company in Saudi Arabia need the expert of such kind of model, the expert for climate change, the expert for flood control, so I will be available. I am I am the expert of these. I have PhD degree, I have MPhil degree, I have bachelor, I have BS degree. I am